Hey guys, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Cooking with Tammy Live. Today I'm going to show you how to make my delicious, guys, shrimp quesadillas. Oh my God, when I tell you these shrimp quesadillas are going to be so flavorful, guys, they're going to have flavor in every single bite. Not to mention, we're going to make our delicious sauce to go along with it. Wow, everything is going to be out of this world. So anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get to cooking. First off, we have our shrimp. And as you can see, they are absolutely beautiful. What I did was I deshelled them, deveined them, and I soaked it in salt water, gave it a good wash, rinsed it off, pat them dry, and yes, this is our shrimp right here, looking delicious and ready to go. We have our combination mix of red and green bell peppers. We also have our diced onions. We have our cheese in the back. Yes, combination of cheeses. We have our taco cheese as well as our quesadilla cheese, and we also have some mozzarella in the mix. And for our spices, we have, of course, salt and ground black pepper. We also have some garlic powder, onion powder, ground cumin, dried oregano, paprika, and chili powder. And we also have a little oil to coat our pan and our shrimp. First thing I'm gonna do is, because our shrimp are like so huge, I'm not gonna really stuff our quesadilla with these big shrimp. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give it a rough chop and cut them up into nice bite-sized pieces. Just like this. How is everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's doing absolutely amazing. I decided to do a shrimp quesadilla because I'm like, you know what? I love shrimp and I also love quesadillas. So why not pair the two and make it happen? Just basically go in there, just give it a rough chop. We're almost there, almost done. And what we're gonna do is, once we're done, we are gonna season up our shrimp. Oh my goodness, guys. These shrimp quesadillas are gonna be so perfect. Not to mention, it's getting warm outside. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but whenever it starts to warm up, I love seafood for some reason, guys. Yes, I can't be the only one. I love everything seafood. Anyway, what we're gonna do is, guys, with the seasoning that I mentioned, our ground cumin, as well as our chili powder, and our ground paprika, as well as our onion and garlic powder. What I'm gonna do is I am gonna mix all of the spices together. My garlic powder always gets stuck in the ramekin. Don't ask me why, it just never wants to cooperate. Anyway, I'm gonna take my chili powder and I'm gonna add it to the mix as well. Now, when it comes to the chili powder, of course, you know that is the person in charge of the heat, okay? Chili is a heat factor in this recipe. So what you're gonna do is you are gonna add as much or as little chili powder as you desire. I also added some ground cumin to the mix as well as the dried oregano. And of course, I'm gonna go in there with my little finger and I'm gonna give it a good mix. And we have our taco seasoning, guys. Yeah. Now, if you don't have these individual seasonings on hand or you wanna move a little quicker, grab yourself a packet of taco seasoning, mild or hot, whatever you prefer, and season your shrimp. Same thing. I'm also gonna add a little bit of oil to the shrimp, and that's gonna help with the coating of the seasoning. And I'm gonna add some salt. Just a little bit, not too much. We don't want our food to be salty. And I'm also gonna go in there and add my pepper. Or should I say ground black pepper. And I'm gonna add the seasoning, guys. The seasoning blend. And we're gonna give it a good mix, make sure everything is well coated. And I know you guys are like, oh my goodness, that looks absolutely beautiful already. Oh yes, it does, guys. Yes, it does. Not to mention that smoked paprika is gonna give it the ultimate color once we start to saute these shrimp. It's gonna be absolutely beautiful. I don't know about you, but I love food that's pleasing to the eyes, all right? Because for the most part, not only do we admire the food with our eyes, right? And that's one of the factors that make us want to taste it. If it looks good, you're going to want to jump in there and taste it. Am I right or am I right? Yes, absolutely. Anyway, we are going to turn our stovetop on. Once our pan is nice and hot, we are going to add our oil, and we are going to get ready to saute these bad boys in 2 seconds. But first, we are going to add our diced onions. As well as our bell peppers. Look at how beautiful. We're going to give it a good toss. And when our onions become nice and translucent, we are going to add our shrimp to the mix. Not only does onions bring great flavor to our foods, not to mention it's usually always the base to every dish. Onions, minced garlic, and so on and so forth. As well as bell peppers. Let's not forget the bell peppers and sometimes even celery. Gonna give it a good mix. Make sure everything is well incorporated. Once these onions become nice and translucent, we are going to add our shrimp. Yes, we are. And we are going to combine the shrimp with the veggies. Look at the array of colors so far. Absolutely beautiful. The bell peppers are peeking through, not to mention the nice color that the shrimp has. Perfect combination. This is definitely a summer dish. All right, indication as to knowing when our shrimp is cooked all the way through. Of course, right now the shrimp, they are pretty much translucent, right? So once the shrimp turns nice and white or opaque in color or even pink, that's the perfect indication, guys, that our shrimp is cooked all the way through. Now, we're not going to overcook our shrimp because we don't want our shrimp to be rubbery. All right, while our shrimp is cooking, what we're going to do is we are going to make our saucy sauce, guys. Yes! Who doesn't love a nice sauce with their quesadillas or tacos or even burritos? So today I'm going to show you how to make a secret sauce. Yes, we are. Anyway, what we have here is we have our mayo. We also have some jalapenos. We have combination mix, of course. We have some smoked paprika as well as onion powder. And we also have some garlic powder, ground cumin, and chili powder. Once again, when it comes to the heat, you can adjust it by the amount of chili powder that you add to your mix. All right, first things first, what we're going to do is we're going to empty this mayo into this bowl, just like that. Get it up in there. And we are going to add our jalapenos, juice and everything. We are also going to add our smoked paprika and onion powder, as well as the garlic powder, ground cumin, and chili powder. And we're going to give everything a mix and make sure we combine all of the ingredients. And this takes what, guys? About 2 seconds to put together. Quick and easy. Okay, and to this mix, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Not too much, just a little bit to bring out the flavors even more. Give it a good mix once again, and our sauce is done. Yay! Talk about absolutely quick and easy. And trust me when I tell you that sauce is going to be everything. Absolutely delicious. Our beautiful shrimp is done, and we're going to take it from the stovetop and we are going to set it aside just temporarily. Of course, at this point in time, you can go in there and take a taste because I know you're definitely tempted to do that. Fill those cheeks we are gonna add our burritos. And these are the large burritos, just in case you're wondering. We're gonna add it to the pan. What I did was I heated the pan and I also added some non-stick cooking spray, and that would prevent our burrito from sticking to the pan. Of course, I'm gonna allow it to get nice and toasty before I flip it over. And yes, flip it over one more time, just like that. And we are gonna add our cheese to one side, of course, just like that. Make sure you add enough because you want it to be nice and cheesy. We're gonna add our shrimp, just like this. Smells so good. Goodness gracious. Add another one in there. And we are gonna add a little sauce, of course. Or should I say a lot? Listen guys, overdo it. Add as much as you want. Who am I kidding, right? We're gonna add some more cheese to the top as well. Just like that. And we are gonna go in there and fold it over, just like this. Of course, you're gonna use your spatula. You're not gonna use your hands like me. Once we flip it over, of course, we want our cheese to be nice and melted, right? We want that pull apart effect. So what we're gonna do is, we don't want our tortilla to overcook and get too crispy and dried out, right? So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna lower our flame and we are gonna place a cover or a lid over our pan and allow the cheese to be nice and melted without overcooking our tortilla. We're gonna take the lid off and look at what we have so far. I know you guys can see that melted cheese. I know you see those delicious shrimp just peeking on out and saying hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. We are gonna take it out of the pan and we're gonna place it right here onto this cutting board. All right, there's nothing else left for us to do, guys, besides cut into our beautiful shrimp quesadilla. Look guys, wow. Ooh-wee, lunch is served. Here you have it, guys, our delicious, quick and easy shrimp quesadillas. Took absolutely no time at all to put together. Not to mention, it's gonna taste absolutely delicious. Of course, full recipe details, guys, where do you go? cookingwithtammy.recipes, and I would include beautiful pictures as well as all recipe details. I will catch you guys in another video. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.